Hi, thank you for opening this video. This is Achille Songa, and on my channel I teach Kinyarwanda and I talk about personal development in Kinyarwanda and English. So in today's video we're going to learn Kinyarwanda and we're going to learn how to introduce yourself in Kinyarwanda. You know, introducing yourself, saying who you are, what you do, and others. We will say about that in this video. And before we continue, I'd like to tell you that feel free to pause the video, ask a question, leave me a comment, or anything you would like to tell me in a comment. It will be my pleasure to reply you. So now let's get started. In the beginning, let's talk about why do you need to introduce yourself? When do you have to introduce yourself, or when can you introduce yourself? In introducing yourself, you introduce yourself like when you're going to talk to people, like when you're going to give a speech, when someone asks you to tell them about yourself. Like in Kinyarwanda, someone can ask you urinde. When they ask you urinde, you can see here urinde. In English it means who are you? Who are you? In Kinyarwanda you say urinde. When someone tell me about yourself, it means mbwira ibikwerekeyeho cyangwa se mbwira uwo uriwe. I didn't write about that, but it's tubwire uwo uriwe, tubwire uwo uriwe, or mbwira ibikwerekeyeho, or ivuge, introduce yourself, ivuge, tubwire uwo uriwe. And in many other ways they can ask you this question, but it all means that you need to introduce yourself. They can say tubwire uwo uriwe, urinde. They can say ninde turi kuvugana. They can say dukeneye kukumenya, we need to know you, and many other things they can tell you to know that you are going to introduce yourself. So when you are going to introduce yourself, let's see what do you need to include in your intro. When you want to introduce yourself to someone, what do you need to include in your text or in your introduction? Okay, the first thing you need to say is your name. Who are you? Your name. And when you say your name, in Kinyarwanda we say amazina, and you have seen my previous video I told you about names, so you know that a name is names are amazina. Where you come from, in Kinyarwanda say aho uba, aho uturuka, or aho utuye. Where you come from, it can say aho uba. Where you come from, aho uturuka, or aho utuye. It all means where you come from or where you live. Where you live or where you come from. Aho uba, aho utuye, or aho uturuka. It's all somehow the same. And the third thing is what you do or your profession, which means icyo ukora or akazi ukora. Akazi ukora, your work, what you do in your daily life, your profession. If you are a doctor, if you are a teacher, yeah, that's, you can say that it's your profession. That's other thing you need to include in your introduction. You need to include your interest and hobbies. Ibintu bigushimisha cyangwa ukunda. That's how we call it. Fun facts about you. It's utuntu dutangaje kuri wowe cyangwa ibintu bituma uba umuntu utandukanye n'abandi. Something that makes you unique. So let's start with name. When you want to say my name is, and before you start any speech or before you talk to anyone, you need to greet that person first if you haven't. And if you have, you can start by saying your name. But if you haven't greeted someone, you need to greet them first. Like you can say hello. In Kinyarwanda, hello we say muraho. Muraho. Yeah, I think I told you about the greetings in one of my videos. You can say muraho or mwaramutse. It depends on the time you are talking. And you can add nitwa. When you say nitwa in Kinyarwanda, in English it means my name is. When you want to say my name is, you say nitwa and then add your name. Like I gave you example, nitwa Achille Songa. It means this is my name and this is a word that means that you are going to say your name. Nitwa, then you add your name. Nitwa Achille Songa. The second thing is where you come from. When you want to say I come from somewhere, I come from Kigali, I come from Rwanda, you say Nturuka and add your location. When you say Nturuka and add your location, you can say like Nturuka mu Rwanda. It means I come from Rwanda. You can say Nturuka muri America. It means I come from America. When you say Nturuka muri Europe, it means you come from Europe. Yeah, you can say any place that you want. So when you want to say I come from, in Kinyarwanda you say Nturuka and then add your location. That's how we say it in Kinyarwanda. Let's move on to when you want to say what you do or your profession. How do you say it? There are many things that you can do. You can talk about when you want to say what you do or your profession, because we have different professions, we do many things. So I think people who are not native in Kinyarwanda don't know many vocabularies, but if you keep following my channel, I will be giving you many vocabularies that will help you very much. So I'm going to give you some examples, but it depends on what you do. When you want to say what you do, you say like when you are a doctor, you want to say I am a doctor. I added it here. I am a doctor. You can say ndi umuganga, ndi umuganga. Ndi, you see this ndi means I am. Ndi means I am, and then you can add what you are. Ndi umuganga, I am a doctor. You can also say ndi umwarimu, which means I am a teacher. You can say ndi umunyeshuri, which means I am a student. Ndi umupilote, which means I am a pilot. And you can say other many things depending on what you do. And when you want to say I work at the airport, when you want to say what you do, where you work, you can use Hora. Hora means I work at Hora ku kibuga cy'indege. I work at the restaurant, Hora muri restaurant. But this Hora means I work at. I work at means Hora. So depends on where you work. And if you get any question while listening to this or reading this, feel free to post your question in the comment. It will be my pleasure to reply you. So you can say many things here. You can say I am a doctor, I am a teacher, and you can also say ndi umuganga, ndi umwarimu, ndi umurezi. Yeah, it's many things depending on what you are or who you are. And let's move on to the next, your interests and hobbies. Your interests and hobbies are things that you like doing. Maybe you like watching movies, listening to songs, or talking to friends. That's things that make you happy, that things that you do when you want to have fun. Like in Kinyarwanda you can say nkunda kureba filime. It means I like watching movies. Nkunda kumva indirimbo. I like listening to songs. Ndabikunda iyo nganira n'inshuti. Yeah, this means I love talking to friends. So when you want to say I love something in Kinyarwanda, you say nkunda and they add that something. When you want to say I do, it means nkora. But most of the time on your hobbies you can use nkunda, which means I love or I like, and add your hobby. Yeah, if you want to know the list of hobbies or how you can translate your hobby in Kinyarwanda, just put it in a comment. I will translate it for you, or you can reach out. I will give you different translations, or you can continue following my channel. You'll be getting many vocabularies as you watch my videos. And other thing you need to say is your uniqueness. How are you different to other people? What's something that differentiates you from others, or what's something which is fun? Something which is fun about you. You can say like something that makes you unique, like unique manner, unique belief, or something funny about you. I gave you an example here, which is Ndi umuntu ushobora kwiga buri kintu cyose kandi nkakimenya neza. Ndi umuntu ushobora kwiga buri kintu cyose kandi nkakimenya neza. This phrase means that I am a person who can learn anything and know it better. I am a person who can learn something and know it better. That's something that makes you unique, something that it's not common for many people. So there are many other unique things. I just can translate every one of them, but if you want me to translate yours, you can just put it in the comment. And for now, I had translated this. You can say ndi umuntu ushobora kwiga buri kintu cyose nkakimenya neza. This means that I am a person who can learn anything and know it better. I think that was the basics of introduction in Kinyarwanda, and let's see all of them together. Simple introduction. How can you combine them? Like when I'm going to introduce myself to many people, I will go and say muraho, nitwa Achille Songa, nturuka mu Rwanda, ndi umushoramari, nkunda kumva indirimbo no kuganira n'inshuti, kandi ndi umuntu ushobora kwiga ikintu icyo ari cyo cyose kandi nkagikora neza. Yeah, you can see nitwa Achille Songa, nturuka mu Rwanda, ndi umushoramari, nkunda kumva indirimbo no kuganira n'inshuti, kandi ndi umuntu ushobora kwiga ikintu icyo ari cyo cyose nkagikora neza. Let me translate it for you. Nitwa Achille Songa. I am Achille Songa, nturuka mu Rwanda. I come from Rwanda. Ndi umushoramari. I am a businessman. Nkunda kumva indirimbo no kuganira n'inshuti. I like listening to songs and talking to friends. Kandi ndi umuntu ushobora kwiga ikintu icyo ari cyo cyose nkagikora neza. And I am the person who can learn anything and do it better. So that's my introduction, and you can make your own from this simple introduction that I gave you. And I think that was all. This is Kinyarwanda for beginners. If you don't know anything about Kinyarwanda, don't worry. I'll be posting videos that will help you advance your Kinyarwanda speaking and understanding. So next time we will be reading and understanding the text. That will be a text that I will bring you in Kinyarwanda and then translate it for you, and we'll see how we read it, everything about it. And please keep sharing my videos. I thank you for that. That's the great support you are giving me. Many great videos are on its way. We'll be getting it soon. And if you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up so it will keep motivating us. And remember to subscribe and share with your friends. My name is Achille Songa, and this is Achille Songa. It's